We begin in the central Kenya town of Nyandarua, where President William Ruto has for the first time spoken out on the wave of protests against his administration.
The president saying he will seek to have a conversation with members of the Gen Z generation who are leading the demos.
And in a clear sign of escalation of the youth revolt, young protesters chanted anti-finance bill 2024 slogans and sang songs outside the venue after being denied access to the church service.
And as Emmanuel Tori now reports, there was a heavy police presence in the town, with all congregants subjected to mandatory security checks by police, including the anti-terror police unit.
Protesters took positions outside ACK Nyahururu Diocese Church, Nyahururu in Laikipia County, the venue of a consecration ceremony attended by President William Ruto. And within the president's earshot, the protesters made good their vow to take the rejection of Finance Bill 2024 to the venue of the presidential function. The chants, the jeers, they shouted, chanted and sang, aiming their message at the head of state.
Tunasema reject. Itabia zakayo hivi. You cannot rob a naked man.
And although they were denied access to the main grounds where President William Ruto was witnessing the consecration and enthronement of Reverend Major Samson Boro Gashade as the third bishop of ACK Nyahururu Diocese, their voices were clearly heard.
Our young people have stepped forward to engage on the affairs of their country. They have done a democratic duty to stand and be recognized. And I want to tell you, we are going to have a conversation with you so that we can identify your issues.
The president commending the protesters for their conduct during the countrywide demos that kicked off last week.
I am very proud of our young people. They have stepped forward tribeless. They have stepped forward peaceful. And I want to tell them we are going to engage them.
And we came and found the young people demonstrating, and I had one of my sons in my car. He jumped out and said, I'm going to my age mates. Those are children from our families. Let us not use any excessive force.
During the service, all MPs were denied a chance to speak, with the church only allowing the president and his deputy address the congregation.
Huyu nilikuwa nataka huyu Naomi wako kuja tu sema tu jambo just on behalf. Haya, bishop amesema hapana. Sasa mambo imekuwa kali. Haya, keti.
Earlier, all the congregants attending the church service were subjected to a mandatory search as the police, both uniformed and in civilian attire, left nothing to chance with concerns of Occupy Nyahururu demos. From as early as 7 a.m., long queues into the grounds were witnessed, with makeshift tents erected at security checkpoints and manned by the police. All attendees were required to pass through body scanners and all bags were thoroughly checked. The exercise also involved police sniffer dogs, with plainclothes officers from the Anti-Terror Police Unit ATPU also on site. The inspection also extended beyond the venue as police erected roadblocks on all major roads leading into Nyahururu, as police checked all the vehicles entering the town to ensure no weapons or anti-finance bill placards entered the town. After the Occupy Churches campaign, the Gen Z's demos against the Finance Bill 2024 now continues Tuesday as they ramp up their campaign against the Finance Bill 2024, which they have termed as punitive. This, they also say, is part of the constitutional duty under Article 37 of the Constitution, which guarantees assembly, demonstrations, picketing and presenting of petitions to authorities. Emmanuel Cho, Citizen TV, Nyahururu, Laikipia County.
It's getting out of hand. They are inside. Finally, they are inside. They are inside. And I also have to run for my safety. I have to run for my safety. These rowdy youths are all over. The youths can steal. It's getting out of hand. Everything is getting out of hand. I don't know if we can manage this. Everything is getting out of hand. My goodness. Oh God. Woo. Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh God. Woo. Now, the youths are inside.